Hi, I'm Jim Brown, the Chief Operating Officer of Blick Rothenberg. I'm sitting down today with Jon Fisher, who's now a partner in our audit business here at Blick Rothenberg following the acquisition of Greenback Alan and was formerly the Deputy Managing Partner there, to hear a little bit about how the transaction's gone and what he's looking forward to now he's a part of Blick Rothenberg. Jon, look, we've said welcome a few times, but it's great to be finally sat down and chatting with you guys as part of Blick Rothenberg. It's been a long journey to get here, but going really well so far, isn't it?
Yeah, really well. And it's really lovely to finally have got here and to meet everybody and to be welcomed. And we've really felt the warmth. It's been super.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It helps that with the morning after the night before when we had a nice get together and introduced everyone to each other and had some drinks and opened up our new space as well, which is part of the expansion that supports the growth that's coming. So it was a really nice event to get everyone together, wasn't it?
It was lovely to see everybody and also the space. I was very impressed. High ceilings and a lovely place, and thank you very much for the catering. It was great.
Yeah, nice bit of sushi and sake.
Indeed.
And it was always good to reflect the cultures of the people that work here, and we do that in lots of ways at lots of different times. So there are some really exciting opportunities, I think, for our people and for our clients and collectively for how we can take things forward. What do you think is the most interesting thing for you and Ian and Yusuke and all your many colleagues that are coming into the business?
I think the opportunity to expand and build, we feel like the constraints have been lifted in all sorts of ways, and so it's a matter of numbers to a certain extent, but actually it's a matter of breadth and depth. Yeah. So I mean, as you know, we've been working in the Japanese space for more than 30 years, and so we have a very good understanding and knowledge of how that all works. To bring that to a wider set of Japanese clients, I think is the area where it really is really particularly exciting to be here.
Yeah, I think one of the things that struck me, I mean, you've grown hugely successfully and very well for a number of years and, you know, reached a really good scale with a great client base, as you say. When we introduced you to some of our tax specialists and you saw the list of names, your eyes almost lit up because the real depth of expertise that we can bring to some of those clients, and yeah, it's great for them and great for you and being able to go out and market those services. Very much so, yeah. What struck me about the team that are coming over, because it is a whole team and there's a lot of really great and excited people, is their real focus on clients and understanding the relationship around the clients. And that's obviously, I mean, it's a really important part of any client relationship, but it seems to be particularly so with the Japanese clients and with the culture that comes from doing business in that country. Yeah, very much so. Very often when we're dealing with a new Japanese client, it takes some time to build up that relationship. Yeah. It's so often a very positive experience going through that, but once you've established that relationship of mutual trust, each side has a greater respect for the other side, and actually it ends up being teamwork. It ends up being working together for a collective goal. Yeah, and that's no different from us and our clients. But it'd be really interesting to see what we can learn from how you've done it and how you've taken it, because it feels like that's been a real strength for you and a real factor in your success and growth. Yes. I think one of the biggest things is not being shy about meeting people in person, which is super, and has been, as we all know, very very sort of problematic over years, but recent years. But it's coming back online. It's lovely to have people back and to meet people again. It's great. Yeah. You guys are planning on going off to Japan soon, or 2 or 3 of you at least are going out on a trip to go and further cement some of those relationships? Yeah, exactly that. In many cases, the parent company, the head office of our Japanese clients, are really directly interested and care about what's going on in the UK. And for that reason, it's important to have those connections Japan side as well as in the UK. And that's what makes the trips to Japan extremely important. It also helps to remind us of what the business community and the life is like back in Japan. It's easy to forget if we're over this side. So Jon, maybe you could give us a few words in Japanese about what becoming part of Blick Rothenberg means for you and your colleagues.
イギリスでの日系のお客様の皆様、長年グリーンバックアランでお世話になりありがとうございました。これからもブリック・ローセンバーグでよろしくお願いいたします。
Jon, thanks for that. I've really enjoyed the chat, just like I've enjoyed chatting with all of your colleagues as they become part of the business. Been really interesting to hear about how it's felt for you, and to be able to share my experiences as well. So thank you very much for your time today.
Oh, thank you, Jim. And if you would like to know more about how we help Japanese businesses and individuals to move into the UK and beyond, then please visit the Japan Desk Hub on the Blick Rothenberg website.